Today I dove into computer graphics and I also tested my knowledge on clean code principles. And at the same time I refined my learning skills to improve my learning efficiency and basically learning more in less time. Today is day 53 of documenting my journey for creating my space mission simulator SpaceWise, and with nothing else to say, let's get into the video. So right now, I was planning to wake up at 3 AM, but my alarm clock didn't wake me up, so I woke up at 5 as usual. Just naturally. So that's really nice. But the problem is that I had many things planned and I only have an hour now. So I'm gonna be continuing with the pre-study mind map that I did yesterday. Let me just show it to you. So here it is. We got some groups and we have some groups and we have more groups, but they are more distilled. Basically I have this and I have some keywords that I can show you in a second. Yesterday I did these keywords and I tried to create groups based on these keywords. Now I wanna redo this and I wanna do this in a different way, try to structure it in a different way, because I'm not extremely happy with this thing. And right now what I'm gonna do is now ask AI, now be able to search up questions that I have about the importance of some keywords or topics. So I think I'll just keep going with this, but I'll try to modify it. Now let's see what happens. So let's go. Okay, so in the end I did not do what I said I was gonna do. I did one thing first. I did what is called interleaving and what is called retrieval. That's basically where I use a technique to find gaps in my knowledge and try to retrieve from memory what I've learned from a topic. So I've tried to retrieve what I did yesterday in my map. Here's what I did. Like, it's pretty similar base structure with bro, this is crazy. Like, look at me, bro. I'm using the mic of a headset. I'm getting the headset like this, bro. It's amazing. It's beautiful. So okay, so as you see, it's pretty similar. The thing is, my relationships are like, I don't understand my relationships. They're not very intuitive. The groups are not very intuitive, so that's what I need to improve, and that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna improve this mind map, this base structure, so it makes more sense, so it's like more intuitive. And now I'm gonna allow myself to search on AI and on Google. As I said yesterday, I didn't do it because I was experimenting with it, and I think it's good for pre-study, like not searching things up and just trying to make assumptions on why something is important and the relationships between some concepts and keywords. But yeah, like right now I'm gonna go for 20 minutes. Like, I'm doing quick bursts of focused work, because if I give myself like an hour, I'm gonna be really unproductive and I'm gonna just stay, I don't know, thinking about some memories in the past when I was a child or something like that, or something that happened a few days ago or yesterday. So I don't want to do that. I want to be really focused and time block, all of that. Let's get it done. Let's improve this. Alright, I just reflected on the experience on the session, and yeah, I put the facts and I really tried to get detailed into what I did, and most importantly into what I thought, what I was thinking while I was doing the technique. And so here is what I put over here. Here's the gaps and the parts where I feel weak in. This is really important to identify them. Then here I put the next experimentation thing I can do, the next thing I can experiment with on the next session on this technique. in this case it's like moving on faster. If I can't retrieve from memory a concept or a group, then for more than 1 minute, then I move on to the next step, and this step could be just going more detailed in the other groups and subgroups. Here we got the evaluation. How do I think, like, was this beneficial for my depth of understanding and retention? How was this? Well, I think it was really nice for finding gaps, knowing my weak points, and retaining better this topic, or at least the structure of this topic. So right now I don't have time at all. Like, usually it's 7:20. Usually I would in 10 minutes just go to take a cold shower and go to school, but bro, yesterday I also couldn't do what I had planned, and like this thing, where is it? I wanted to do these 20 minutes. Yesterday I couldn't do it either. So I'm gonna do it now, and I'm gonna sacrifice. I'm not gonna cook the eggs, and I'll just try to work a bit more time. I hope I don't get late. I hope I'm not gonna be late for school. But yeah, we'll see. Let me just do this in 20 minutes or 15, and yeah, let's go. Alright, I'm not gonna be able to explain what I've done right now, but it's done and I have kind of reflected over it. It hasn't been, I haven't finished the reflection, but I did the most important part, which is stating the technique, so I don't forget later, because I found that if I wait the whole day, I usually forget important details and things, so I just did it now really fast. Yeah. It's 7:55. I need to be at school. I need to be in school at 8:30. So let me just take a cold shower, cook the chicken only, because it's much faster and it doesn't require me to be there actually in the kitchen, so I can prepare for school. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping, so let's go. See you in a second. Back from school. We are gonna be eating chicken breast, avocado, tomato, a little bit of tomato, not much, peanuts, and we got some salt over here. So yeah, I'm gonna get this done, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. Let's go. So I'm back from the gym. I don't know if you saw the crazy amount of water that was falling, but it was raining like crazy. But yeah, after a good old bike ride and splash of water all over me, I went to the gym, got the workout, came back, got a shower, and right now it's 5:20 p.m. At 6 I'm gonna be cooking my 12 eggs and then having dinner, so I have 40 minutes to study and work. What am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna be creating some questions to test my knowledge on a topic, which is in this case clean code. I'm gonna be creating questions that are trying to compare many concepts at the same time. So like they are more difficult questions that require me to think more deeply about the concepts. I'm gonna try to do that. It's the first time I'm gonna do this technique. So yeah, I'm gonna try to improve, then I'm gonna reflect on it and see how it goes. So let's get it done. Yep. Alright, these are the questions that I came up with. We got, what is more important, making the code not ambiguous or making the code consistent? So this makes me compare two different topics and also make a judgment on which one is more important. Then we have here some more questions that basically try to do the same, try to make me compare and contrast, find similarities, find differences, see which one is more important, see why is something important in relation to the big picture, trying to find relationships between concepts, and that's what's called higher order thinking, and it's very beneficial for learning, for attention, for depth of understanding. So I'm gonna try to answer these questions right now in 15 minutes. And the key here is trying to make all of these questions and answer them without looking at anything, just from memory. Because I have studied clean code a couple of days ago, maybe like a week ago maybe, and right now I'm getting all of this from memory. Everything that I studied that day, which was not much, but it was something, I'm trying to retrieve it from memory and put it into questions, and also now answer the questions. So yeah, let's try to answer them. So it is done. Let me just show you the questions, the answers actually. So here I made the answers. I'm not gonna read them all. I'm not gonna read any, but I'm just gonna say that I tried to not listen to my fear of getting things wrong and my fear of making mistakes. I'm reprogramming my mind to just stop caring about that. Just do it and try your best. And if it's wrong, then it's wrong, and you will improve. So that's nice. That's basically the most important part. And here, these questions made me really think about the concepts, and they made me really think about them deeply, but not deeply enough. I didn't feel like I said in the reflection, I didn't feel like this was very effective at finding gaps. I didn't feel like this was very effective at retention. So I think what stopped me from succeeding was probably the questions that I made. And my next focus, my next experimentation is going to be just to make questions that are only related to the importance. And instead of only two concepts relating and making questions that make me think of two concepts, I'll try to make questions that make me think of more concepts and try to make me think of more about the big picture. I'll try to make more questions like that. So yeah, let's cook and see you in a second. Okay, here we got the food. So 13 eggs. We got sardines, we got tomatoes, a lot of tomatoes, and we got salt for the tomatoes. Now I'm gonna get this done, and then after I'm gonna meditate and end this video. So yeah, let's go. Just finished eating, and now I'm gonna be meditating for 10 minutes, and after that, edit the video. Let's go. We've got it. Another day where life is life. I'm gonna live it here. I'm happy to be alive, grateful to be alive, grateful to be living my life, and I love it. Have a good one. See you on the next day.